Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours. So all this here may look like several weeks worth of time. It's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. As a friendly reminder, cryptos are open 24/7. So if you're watching this video 20 hours from now, then yeah, the chart is going to look different. But my goal here from the presentation standpoint is to keep this video relevant for as long as possible. And I'm going to do that by talking about more so general levels and then walking you through some, key questions. And based on how you answer those questions, that'll dictate the current status of the chart. And really nothing has changed since about 24 hours ago, the last time I did this video, as far as questions that you would want to ask yourself. And the big question still going forward revolves completely around that pink line there, which on my chart is denoting the very famous 200 period simple moving average. So we'll use that 20-hour number. But let's say you're watching this 20 hours after I've released it. The very first question you need to ask yourself, nothing complicated at all, just simply where's the price at relative to that pink line there? Which again is the 200 period simple moving average. And as I talked about in the video from Monday, this is where some gut instincts, common sense comes into play. If you're answering the question that the price is down below it, I mean, that's not a good thing, but there's a big difference between it being slightly down below it than you're watching this and the price is down here at 39,000 or 3,900. So like I said, a little bit of gut instincts in terms of, well, I don't know, is the chart kind of bullish or bearish? Well, right now, yeah, it's overall bearish, but how do things play out from this point forward? That's the one kind of inventory mark to check. If the price is down below it, definitely not a good sign. But if the price is way down below it, then that would be a sign that the bears have really just kind of continued to pick up the momentum. On the flip side, though, that's also true. If you're answering the question 20 hours from now that the price is slightly up above that pink line, don't get me wrong, that's definitely a good thing. It's good to see that the price is at least up above that area. Now, if you're answering the question that the price is up here at above 4,000, well, at that point, that's telling you that okay, not only has this current sideways price action continue to go sideways, but apparently that was all the beginning of some sort of bigger bounce and bigger consolidation to the upside. So in other words, a whole lot is revolving around that pink line. As far as Clay, how would you kind of define an overall area that would really imply that things have gotten quite a bit worse? And at this point, after the past 24 hours, there does seem to be quite a few buyers down there around the 39.40 mark. So if you are answering the question that the price is down below 39.40, so obviously the first question would be, okay, yeah, the price is down below that pink line. But then the follow-up would be, well, is it even down below 39.40? Because if it's even below that, then that would just, like I said, imply that things are getting pretty bearish and continuing to get bearish. So keep an eye on that level, or it may not pertain if, like I said, you're answering the question that the price is up above the 200 period. So all in all, a lot of kind of questions going forward still revolve around that 200 period. So let's see if the price can stay around that range or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.